Clark, you admire rebounding. You were a terrific rebounder yourself. What makes these teams so great on the glass?
Well, Kevin, a few things. One, they emphasize it. They prioritize rebounding the basketball. And then they send everybody to the glass. A lot of guys for each of these teams goes to the board, and the work ethic is outstanding.
That hustle, and you were a hustler, but I know you admire that as much as anything, don't you?
That's a big part of rebounding, hustling.
Now here's Prince. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. And Davis pulls it down. Now here is McGee. Over Irving. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Durant. Pass to Allen. Good D by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Teardrop shot. And he gets the bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now Allen, guarded by McGee. Right side, Kevin Durant. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's got the ball.
Come get it, come get it.
Hits the jumper in space.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
Back to Bradley. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. And so just over a minute and a half played.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Now here's Dinwiddie. Durant wide open. He fires. Here's Allen.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Plenty of space. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. KD drives in. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
In the corner, it's James. LeBron is doubled. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws. Coming up, officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Both teams will make substitutions. He doesn't get the second one.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Here's Kuzma. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The second chance effort. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity.
Oh!
Oh, man. Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Here's Durant. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles trails by 5. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
The dive for the ball. Pass to KD. Nobody near Irving. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Davis. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
That's one he knows he should have drained. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
The free throw drops for Durant. Durant nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And stolen by Kuzma. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Howard can't hit. Right side, Kevin Durant. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Prince outside. The Nets working the ball around now.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Well, with the playoffs coming up quickly, Clark, strength of schedule can play a big role as it determines where a team is going to be seated come playoff time.
No, I agree with you in terms of even just making the playoffs sometimes, Kevin,
Yes.
based on where teams are and who they're playing. I mean, those matchups against potential playoff teams that are still fighting for seeding, they can sharpen you up and get you ready. Actually, those games can be playoffs before the playoffs in many ways.
And I always admire the coaches, Clark, that walk their players through the different scenarios because they should be aware.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. You want everything out in front of you as long as your team is able to handle it, and most of these teams can. I think that's a good point.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game.
LeBron James.
Now Durant. He's got 16. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 18 points for KD.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Durant down low.
Los Angeles foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from Durant.
At the line.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's KD. He doesn't hit that one. Los Angeles trails by 15. LeBron with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
McGee's shot is off. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
Here's Durant. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. KD's got 23.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 25 points for Kevin Durant.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And he makes the first.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
Here's Rondo. Here's Davis. Moves back up. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. For Brooklyn, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And the first one drops.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pulls up, high post. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn ahead, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Clark, we've talked about footwork, but a player's hands, how he catches, how he passes, his use of his hands are huge. And there are a couple guys out there that are great at that.
Kawhi Leonard has got some mitts unlike any other in the league. I mean, he's not that tall. He's long-armed, and his hands are humongous. That ball looks like a tennis ball in his hands. And not only are they big, they're good. He's active with them on defense, and he's very strong in how he handles the ball offensively. You know, I think about a guy in terms of maybe not size, but really good hands. Jokic, his hands are phenomenal.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot. Get there, get there.
Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Davis. And a miss there on the triple.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Kevin Durant good for 3. KD's got 34.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch. Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Five on the clock. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Davis. And again, the Lakers, no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Durant, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Los Angeles foul call.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Inside. Here's Allen. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Allen's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Deflects the pass. Here's Rondo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Brooklyn foul.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
And the Lakers making a change here. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They